Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at Long MacArthur Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to walk around the outside and take a look at the inside of this 2017 Lincoln Continental Black Label. Now, the Black Label is designed for those with impeccable taste for fine art and culture, and you're going to see that with a host of interior themes centered around attention to detail and a passion for luxury. Now, the theme on this particular vehicle is the Thoroughbred. Now, Thoroughbred is to celebrate the traditional horse racing. So you're going to see that here, the American horse racing history and such. And so that's what you're going to see with the interior themes. It has a jet black with that chestnut leather interior. Also, you're going to see the Chilean maple wood appliques and your Alcantara suede headliner. So the goal is that everything you touch on the inside is going to be the highest quality materials that you can get in an automobile. So you're going to see that with that. On the outside, this one has one of the themes that's only available in the Thoroughbred, and that is this Chroma Elite Copper Metallics exterior paint color. So real nice, rich paint that I think you're really going to like, and it just looks sharp with this vehicle, and it goes real nicely with the interior theme as well. Now, on this video, I'm going to go over all the equipment that's ordered on this particular vehicle, and so hopefully it really gets a good value for you. And this is probably the highest priced Lincoln Continental Black Label available. Its price tag, the MSRP, is over $80,000 because it has every option possible on this vehicle. So I think you'll appreciate that. Now, it starts with the 3.0 liter V6 twin turbocharged engine, 400 horsepower. Plenty of effortless power on this vehicle. A lot of people are wanting a V8 engine on your Continental. That 3.0 liter V6, you're not going to feel like you need a V8. It's going to have all the power. 400 horsepower for a luxury sedan, that's just unheard of. So I think you're going to really love the performance out of that engine. Now, this is also all-wheel drive, so you're going to have that continuously controlled dampening suspension with that Lincoln Drive control. So you're going to have the best ride and best suspension available to go along with that. So I think you'll appreciate that. Now, here at the front of the vehicle, it does have the automatic HID adaptive headlights. So automatic's going to turn them on automatically as it gets dark, as it sounds. Also, the adaptive is going to help out. So as you're turning the vehicle, turning your steering wheel, it's going to turn those lights in those intended path and where you're trying to steer. So those dark streets are going to be much easier to see with these headlights. So I think you'll appreciate that. Also does have the signature lighting. That's an LED light that lights up underneath those headlights. Also down here on a lower part of that bumper there. So it just looks real sharp. Doubles as your daytime running lights. You can have those on in your settings to come on during the day and beyond. Just looks real sharp when you look at the front of the vehicle with this nice Lincoln grille here. You're going to see those Lincoln symbols throughout. So it's that repeating mesh grille. Chrome accent with the chrome surround. Just looks real sharp. Does have your front sensing system up here. So as you're pulling into those driveways, parking spaces, you're going to be alerted if you get too close to anything. You also notice the chrome accent down on the lower part of that bumper, and a high gloss finish in those where those black accents are. That's a high gloss finish as well. So real sharp look here on the front of the vehicle. Now, this does have some, I told you it was one of the highest priced Lincoln Continentals you can get, because it has your technology package. So this actually, I'll go ahead and tell you, it has a technology package, your climate package, has your rear seat package we'll get to when we get to the inside. So all those great features that you're going to expect on this vehicle. And the technology package includes a lot of features. And let me go through those real quickly. You have the lane keeping system. So that's not just an alert system like some other manufacturers. It is a lane keeping. It helps you stay in your lane and even alerts you if your hands come off the steering wheel for an extended period of time. So you'll get alerted for that too. Also does have your adaptive cruise control with collision warning. And so as you have that cruise set, if you're pulling up behind someone, it's going to slow you down to go their speed so you don't rear end them. And then when you pass them, it'll speed you back up. So you don't have to use your brakes. So it's going to slow it down. You don't have to worry about that. Also with that collision warning, goes hand in hand with adaptive cruise control. So even in the city, if the person in front of you is stopped, it's going to alert you with a series of lights on the dash, as well as a series of tones that they're stopped and warns you of that, and also initiates that brake support too. And this one also does have your that pre-collision with pedestrian detection, so it even detect pedestrians crossing in front of you and being in the way too. So that's real nice. Not a lot of those manufacturers have that. It's usually just automobiles, and this one does have the pedestrian detection, so that's a real nice feature too. Also, it does have your enhanced active park assist. So I do have a video on our YouTube channel, definitely want to check it out under our how-to videos, inside as well as an outside perspective how this system works. So this is the new enhanced active park assist. So not only does it help you parallel park the vehicle, perpendicular parks, as well as park out. So it takes care of all the steering and you control the gas and the brakes. So it's a real nice system. Definitely check out that video exactly how that works. And also this has your 360-degree camera. So we have a camera here under the Lincoln emblem in the front. We have one in the back on the liftgate, as well as under each of the exterior mirrors. So you're going to be able to see completely around you. So it's a split screen. As you're backing up, you're going to see the left screen there is going to be your backup camera, and then the right side is going to be all the other cameras put together with a 360-degree view. And you can do that when you're also in drive and park and seeing the front of the vehicle as well as that 360 degrees. So, and it's real nice, easy to touch the screen and adjust the different angles of that backup camera. If you want that full view, you have that capabilities of having that as well. So real nice system. I love that technology package. I think you're going to like it too. And to finish off the front here, I want to talk about the Lincoln welcome sequence and welcome elements to the vehicle. So when you have that key fob in your pocket and you get within 8 feet of the vehicle, it really welcomes you to the vehicle and invites you in. And it uses a series of LED lights for you to see that. And the first one you're going to see is that fade up underneath those headlights. Looks real sharp, fades those lights up. Also, it's going to put a light in each of the door handles, so it makes them glow so you can be able to see those easily at night. And then even coming from behind the vehicle, you're going to see the LED tail lights light up and glow there. And then you're going to see that Lincoln welcome mat. And it just welcomes you just like a mat does for your door, but for your vehicle. And I think you're really going to appreciate this feature at night. Now you're going to move to the side of the vehicles. We're going to see a couple different places where you're going to see that black label theme come through. And one of them is with these 20-inch premium painted aluminum wheels. So it does have your black painted pockets. Just looks real sharp and brings that black label theme through along with the black label center caps there in the wheel too. And then you're going to see the applique back over here on the side. The Continental, normally it's all chrome. You're going to see that black accent in the middle there. Just real sharp, makes it pop and give it that distinction of that black label vehicle. And then this does have the climate package to go along with the black label theme. And one of the climate package has 3 great options that are on that as part of this this package for the black label. One of those is it does get your rain sensing wipers. So it's going to automatically sense that it's raining. It's going to go ahead and turn those wipers on. The harder it rains, the harder it will wipe, and that's a great feature to have. To go along with that is your the windshield wiper de-icers, I should say, and that helps out. You know, when it's snowing, you have that sleet and that it's cold, but it's still raining, and that mixture. Your windshield will defrost all that ice off there. But as it starts to freeze back up, or especially if you're driving on the highway when it gets a little bit colder again, it'll freeze up those wipers, and so you don't have to worry about that. And the third feature is your auto high beams. So it comes in real handy. It's going to automatically turn those on just like it sounds as there's nobody approaching you, and turn them off as it senses those lights hitting you. So a real nice feature. And these are all some of these options, the rain sensing wipers as well as the auto high beams. Some of these other technology features are able to turn on and off through the settings screen. So just keep that in mind as well. Now here on the mirror, it does have your turn signal indicator here on the outside of the mirror. So those that are coming from the side or the front are going to know that you're wanting to turn. Of course, you have that front coming from the front underneath your headlights, but it's nice having it here from the side as well. Power heated glass there on the mirror glass. Auto dimming driver's side mirror comes in real handy when those cars want to pass you in that left lane with those bright lights, and it'll dim that for you. And this does have your bliss system. That's that blind spot information system. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, it uses what they call the cross traffic alert. Same technologies. If there's someone that's going to cross your path behind you, as you're backing up, it's going to alert you with a light in the side of the mirror that they're coming from, a message on the dash telling you the same thing, and a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. Love the bliss system. I think it's really a lifesaver in those parking lots as you're backing up. It's really hard to see all those all your blind spots on both sides of the vehicle, so it comes in real handy. Now this does have your intelligent access to go along with your welcome sequence. So as you approach the vehicle and you're ready to get in the vehicle, you don't have to get the keys out of your pocket, unlock the vehicle. You just put your hands in the door handle. Now this does have the new E-Latch system. So you just press the little knob in here. Not only is it going to unlock the vehicle instantly, it's also going to pop the door open. So it unlocks it and just pops it open for you. So nice and easy to use. Now you'll notice the mirror is folded in. It's that auto fold mirror. So when you get in the vehicle and you go ahead and shut the door, it's going to fold the mirrors back out into place, have it ready for your drive. And then when you get out of the vehicle, you just press the little lock button right here. You don't have to get the keys out. It's going to lock the vehicle and auto fold those mirrors back into place. And that also positions that your welcome mat perfectly on the side of the vehicle. So a real nice system. Now with this E-Latch system, not only does it allow you to pop open, but if you don't get the door shut all the way, it'll use the closure, the auto closure, to pull that back into place. So real nice system to use. You do have keypad here in the door, and that's if you want to leave the keys inside, maybe running inside, or you want to be able to just leave them in there. You don't have pockets or something. You can lock it up, use your special code to get in and out of the vehicle. Also, if maybe you don't have the keys and you just need to grab something out of it, you can use your keypad to get in the vehicle that way. It does come with remote start on that, so you can start that from the comfort of your home. But even better yet, it has the embedded modem on this. So it does have that Wi-Fi connection. And so what's great about that is now you can use the Lincoln the Way app and be able to remote start the vehicle from even further away from what your keyless entry can do. And it just allows you to also set up some times every morning. If you start your vehicle every morning, you can set that up, as well as to be able to have a car finder. If you're not sure where you parked your car in a parking lot, if you're somewhere at a game or something, it'll help you with that, as well as show you the service of your vehicle too. So definitely check out that Lincoln Way app and connect your vehicle to that so that you can stay connected to your vehicle that way. Now this vehicle, we did actually add the tinted windows on it. We just thought it would look really nicely with the black roof that you're going to see. We're going to talk to you in just a little bit about this panoramic Vista roof, but with the black roof, we thought the tinted windows just looked nicely, so we added that to the vehicle. It's done here in-house. Chrome accent around there. I love how it's incorporated into those door handles and the lower rocker moldings. It just looks real sharp here on the side of the vehicle. Now here on the back, it does have your rear defrost back here, of course. And another spot here on the back where you're going to see that Lincoln Black Label theme come through, and that's with the high gloss black finish on your chrome Lincoln lettering in the back trunk lid. Just looks real sharp. Nice chrome accent as well going across, integrated in and around inside those LED tail lights. And I love how the LED lights go clear across that trunk lid, so you're going to be able to see it as you're braking. Has your rear view camera to go along with that, the reverse sensing, so the front sensor as well as the back can alert you as you're backing up. And don't forget that this rear camera, as well as the cameras on the mirrors and the front on the grille, give you that 360-degree camera we talked about earlier. Chrome accent right here in between the two reflectors, as well as you have your chrome tip dual exhaust under there. This does have your power liftgate, so you can use the remote. There's also a button on the dash if you're inside and you need to pop it open for someone to put some things in the back. Or if you have your hands full, you can just use the hands-free trunk lid. So just give it a kick and it's going to open it up. So real nice and easy to use. Spacious trunk back here, lots of room, just like you expect with a large luxury sedan like this. Has some compartments on both sides of the vehicle with some netting here. Put those small items in there so they don't roll around so much in the back of it. Also has a 60-40 split bench seat. You can lay one seat or the other down if you need something a little bit longer to put in the vehicle. Also, you're going to notice that it has a little compartment there. You can actually get access to the back seat from right there or to the trunk, I should say, from the back seat. So that's real nice. Now, all of our vehicles, all the Lincoln vehicles do come with the premium floor mats here, and these are special Lincoln Black Label floor mats. They do have the embroidering on those, or the stitching that match with the theme. So you're going to see that carpeted and has a Lincoln embroidering on it for the first and the second row footwells. And then we do have the front tag bracket as well. So you'll notice here in Kansas, we don't need, we're not required to have a front tag as part of our state. So a lot of times we'll order it because we do a lot of out-of-state sales to people, and so they're in the state that needs a front tag, or if they want to put a customized front tag plate there, we'll put that on, of course, free of charge. So we put that back here as well. Now moving to the interiors, we're going to see that Black Label theme really come through with the interior theme of for this Thoroughbred being the jet black and your chestnut Venetian leather interior. So real nice. You're going to see that the chestnut interior here on the dash, also here on the doors, and you're going to see it on your console cover. So real nice. You're also going to get your jet black leather interior for your seats, as well as you're going to see it here on the lower part of your dash and your console, as well as on the lower part of your doors. So just it looks real sharp. You're going to feel that everywhere. And the goal for Lincoln for the Black Label is everything you touch is going to have high-end quality interior. And I think you're going to see that. Even your Alcantara suede headliner. It starts in the pillar, goes all the way up. Entire roof up here is going to be that way. Also, even your visors are going to be the Alcantara suede as well, and you're going to really like that. And I also noticed that even some of the trim on the seats have the Alcantara suede piping on it too, so just to give it that nice luxury look. Now you also notice in the seats is the Lincoln L perforations throughout, so that little attention to detail as we talked about with the Lincoln embroidering on the headrest just looks real sharp, and I think you're really going to see that nice quality interior. And then don't forget the Chilean maple wood appliques. You're going to see that on your dash, your doors, your steering wheel, here even on the console. It just looks real sharp and a nice look, and just I love the color and the grain that's in there. I think you'll appreciate as well. Now throughout the front here, one of the great features as you get in the vehicle is that easy entry and exit, and that is standard on a lot of your Select and above trim levels. What that allows you to do is when you turn the vehicle off, it's going to move the seat back and the steering wheel up. It does have a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel that's part of that memory feature, so it'll go up and down, forward and back. And so when you shut the vehicle off, it takes that steering wheel up and the seat back. And that's real nice. And then when you get in the vehicle and you start the vehicle up, it's going to go back into the position of the last driver that drove it. Now if you're the other driver, you just press that button as it's doing that, and it'll adjust accordingly and put your seat and steering wheel back into those positions as well. And part of the memory features also includes your mirror there too. So as it auto folds the mirror out when you get in the vehicle, it's going to also adjust the glass to where you had it as well. So I think you're going to really like that. Now here in the front seat, you do get these front bucket seats. Now they are the 30-way perfect position seats, so I think you'll like that. It'll adjust. Not only does it adjust the seat cushion, you know, all the different ways, 6 ways there, but also you have your backrest and you have your shoulder. On the top part there, your shoulder blades will adjust front and back as well. And I really like that feature because there's times where I want the seat back to be a certain place, but I want that shoulder to come up and support me as well back there. And then your headrests are not only going to go forward and back, but up and down too, being able to control that. So that way it's right there, and you can, you know, for those that don't like that, they can move it clear back, and that's out of the way, and that's nice. Don't forget the independent thigh extenders as well. So I like that they made that independent, because there's times where the driver's going to have maybe that foot out and this foot back, and so adjusting that accordingly is really nice to have that independent like that. And then of course the lumbar, so it supports not only the back, 3 positions in the back, but also the bolsters for the back, the bolsters for your thighs, and also it has the active motion, that massaging seat capabilities for the seat cushion as well as your seat back. So you're going to really enjoy that ride. Turn that massager on. It's going to be really nice and be able to help you get to that destination, especially if you have that sore back, or for me, sometimes those long drives, you know, I just need that massaging feature to keep me going, and sometimes even keep you awake. So that's a real nice feature that I think you'll really like there. Now the back seat, we will get into that in just a little bit. I'm going to hold off on that because this does have the rear seat package. So there's some nice upgrades back there, but you will notice lots of leg room back there, and we're actually going to move to the back here in just a little bit and go over the rear seat package. Now here on the door, it does have your all the positions for your seat are going to be on the door, and I like how they brought that in, just like the Continentals back 15 years ago. So I think you'll like where that's positioned and how everything's controlled with the driver memory for 3 different drivers. Your power windows, power locks, power mirror switch, even has your power fold mirror that you can fold that in at any time while you're driving. And the E-Latch system there, you just press that button and it's going to unlock and pop it open just like it does on the outside. You do have your leather wrapped heated steering wheel. I think you'll like that. The power tilt and telescoping feature. Cruise control on the left side. Don't forget it has an adaptive cruise control we talked about. And also on the right side you have some Bluetooth and some audio capabilities right there too. Now, I love the console and how it's set up. When you have the vehicle turned off, you can't see any of the words or the emblems on your climate control. Nice clean look. And then when you hit the push button start the vehicle, it uses LED backlighting to light up all the switches and the knobs. I think you'll like that. What's great about that is that you don't have to worry about those buttons wearing off over time. Sometimes in other brands, they're going to you know, put those lettering and the words on those buttons, and they'll wear off over time. You don't have to worry about that. Also, dual zone auto climate control, so your driver, front passenger can have 2 different temperature, and then with that rear seat package, they're going to have their own independent climate back there. And I like how the heated and cooled seat buttons are here also, and that's redundant with being on the screen as well, as we'll get to in just a little bit. So real nice system, and even your heated steering wheel is right there, easy to get to, so you don't have to use the screen to do that. And then it does have the Sync 3 system. That's that 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system. Again, I do have a video on our YouTube channel under the how-to videos exactly how this system works. Check it out, exactly how to connect your phone, how to work all the buttons and the settings and the features, and I think you'll like it. It even has the new navigation with the pinch to zoom capabilities, so it'll zoom in and out, a lot like your smartphone with Google Maps and such. You can move it around. I think you'll really appreciate that. And Sync 3 is really designed to be a lot like your smartphone, so a lot easier to use there. I think you'll like that. And then when you put your vehicle in reverse, you're going to see that backup camera come into view. So you're going to have a split screen with the left side and being the backup camera, and the right side is going to be your 360-degree camera. So you just press the camera button on the right side of your screen, and that's going to allow for that full view there. And then of course when you're you know, in drive or in park and you want to see that front camera, you just press that button, and it's going to go ahead and be able to see the split screen with the front camera in the front and then that 360-degree on the right side. So real nice and easy to use. I think you'll appreciate that. And when you're ready to go ahead and it's talking about the buttons here on the right side, when you're ready to get out of that tight parking spot, maybe a parallel, or even maybe, you know, shouldn't need to in a perpendicular, because if it parks you in perpendicular, it actually backs you up into those spots, so you can just pull out. But if you're in those tight parallel parking spots, you can just hit the park button, and it'll ask you which side you need to pull out front to, and you just put your turn signal on, and it's going to go ahead and help you get out of those tight parking spots, which is a really nice feature to have. And then there's an auto hold button, and that allows you, if you need to relax your foot a little bit, you can just press that button and take your foot off the brake, and that's going to be nice. And also if you're on that hill, you can use that button. It'll help you transition from the brake to the gas, so that's nice as well. Now this does have that Revel Ultima audio sound system, so they've taken that. It really is they are the premier when it comes to luxury sound, and I think you're going to really like it. Now Revel is exclusively only in Lincoln vehicles, so it's the only place you can find them. So it takes that digital sound and gives you that nice live sound that I think you'll really appreciate. So I think you'll like that as well. And then also because of that, it gets 19 perfectly positioned speakers in this vehicle. So you're going to see those here on the doors and throughout the vehicle, one on the dash up here. So I think you'll really appreciate the sound quality you're going to have with this vehicle. And because of that, this does have a CD player. Normally it's not standard on Lincoln Continentals, but when you get that Ultima sound system, you get the CD player. And it's in this console here. It's a little hidden here. It's up underneath there, and there's a CD slot under there, and that's where your CD would go into. So it's kind of hidden down there. And while we're talking about this compartment, this also does have a power point with 2 smart USB ports. Because this does have the technology where you can plug your phone in, and it has Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto, so you can charge your phone as well as use those different versions of that technology. So I think you'll appreciate that along with that. So great system there. And now also when we're talking about that, this does have your ambient lighting. It lights up your cup holders, your footwells, your door compartments, even above the glove box along the dash. This looks real sharp. We have it in this green color right now. I think you'll really appreciate the ambient lighting and how that works. So real nice and easy to use as well. Now up here in the mirror, you do get auto dimming rear view mirror. You get garage door openers for 3 different garage doors up here on the visor. And this does have the panoramic Vista roof as part of the rear seat package. It comes standard as part of that package with the power sunshade. So some real nice features there. Let's go ahead and move to the back seat now. I'm going to go over that rear seat package with you. Now let's talk about the rear seat package. The rear seat package is really made to, because Lincoln feels like every seat should be the best seat in the vehicle, and so I think you're going to see that with this package. So those in the back are going to get almost all the same features that they're going to have there in the front seats. So I think you really appreciate sitting back here. And they do have, you notice the perforations in the seats, because this does get heated and cooled seats here for these outside seats. And you can see this nice console that sits here for this armrest, where you can control all those seat features. So your heated, cooled seats, also your climate in here. So you do have separate registers here, or vents in the pillars for those. That's a nice feature to have, so that adds that, so you have your own climate and you can feel cool and stay cooled off. So you're gonna have those capabilities. Also, the power features for your seat. So now you have this power backrest and power recline here for this seat. Also a manual headrest, so you can adjust it over here on the side, and it moves that seat, that headrest forward and back. So I think you'll like that. And I think it even goes, it has a button over here, so it can go up and down as well. That you can make that headrest go up and down. And now also in these seats, they get rear inflatable seat belts. So that is the airbag for those seat belts. So if you're for a collision, it's going to inflate those and protect you that way. So that's also been added to this package. And then you also get some nice features with the massaging seat. So now you have the lumbar. You can press these buttons over here on the door, and it's going to be able to adjust the 3 different lumbars. So you have 3 different positions in that backrest. Also, it has the massaging seat feature now. So not only the seat cushion, the seat back is going to massage for you, and you can adjust that for the left and the right seat right there on this display and with these controls right here. So great flexibility on this. Now if you're a little bit warm and you have the climate going, you can also has the manual side window sunshades here, as well as the power one in the back. So you just press the button there, and it's going to bring that one up in the back. They can control that up there. There's no one sitting back here as well, but you're able to control it right there. Now if this does have your panoramic Vista roof with the power sunshade, they can control it back here as well. So you just press the button, and it's going to open that up. If they want to see that night sky, they're able to do that from back here and have that flexibility as well there. So like I said, great features in this. And even though the person on the right side over there is going to have even more flexibility and more leg room, because they have the ability to be able to use the power buttons for the seat cushion, move that seat up out of their way, as well as the seat back. So if that person in the front, if there's no one sitting there, they can go ahead and move them out of position. That was really designed for those that want to be chauffeured around. So they're going to have someone drive them. They can sit in that seat over there and have all the leg room that they want, being able to control that seat, move that seat forward and back as well. So again, rear seat package is great. I think you're really going to like it. Definitely want to check it out when you get a chance. So now let's go over the warranties on the Lincoln Black Label vehicles. You get a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Also includes those wear items, so your wiper blades, your brakes, all those items that would normally you'd have to take care of. They're going to be covered for that first 4-year, 50,000 miles. Also, you're going to get a pickup and delivery for the same term and same mileage. So they're going to pick if you live within 30 miles from the dealership, they'll pick your vehicle up for service, leave you a Lincoln loaner for the day, and then service your vehicle, detail it inside and out, and bring it back to you. Great service, that pickup and delivery. I really like that. A lot of people don't take advantage of that. So you're going to have that for that first 4-year, 50,000 miles. To go along with that is a Black Label privilege. You're also going to get an annual detailing, auto detail. So they'll detail the vehicle inside and out. Just like we recondition any of our used vehicles, they're going to go in there, shampoo the carpet, take care of the seats, and just do a full inside and out detail on your vehicle. And I think you're going to appreciate that as something you can get annually, as well as a free car wash at any time. So you can come in to the dealership, I want a free car wash, although you get that free car wash as part of that Lincoln Black Label privileges too. So definitely take advantage of that. There's some other privileges as well included when you purchase a Black Label vehicle, so definitely want to check those out on the Lincoln Black Label website. Right off of our website, you can check it out there. Click on that Lincoln Black Label information and get that information. Also going to get a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty along with it, so I think you're going to really appreciate that. Now here at Law MacArthur, when you purchase a vehicle from us, we're also going to include the first 2 services for free. So we give it the works package. That's oil change, tire rotation, multi-point inspection included in there, and then also 10% off any accessories for the lifetime that you own the vehicle too. So just some other benefits that we include along with the Black Label privileges. So definitely you got to check out our website, lawmacarthurlincoln.com. There on each one of our vehicles, you can check for availability, schedule a test drive. You can see pictures, as well as all the equipment I mentioned will be listed there too, and you can pull up the original Windows sticker. So definitely check that out. I think you'll get some benefit on the website, and you can even check out the Lincoln Black Label privileges and benefits there on there as well. So definitely, if you have any questions, don't forget you can always reach out to us, call or send us a text message at 785-378-5031. So I hope you enjoyed this video on this 2017 Lincoln Continental Black Label.